Hey guys, this is the Rain Kid here, and wow, it's been 3 weeks since I made a video. My apologies, but this is Rain Kid Salutes number 14, and this time I'm going to be doing a Rain Kid Salutes about David Bowie. Now, I'm pretty sure a lot of you know who he is. He's basically just one of the greatest musicians that helped pioneer like glam rock in the 70s, and maybe like a little bit of punk, new wave, and just like a lot of other genres, but mainly just like rock and roll. And he's infamously known for his character Ziggy Stardust, and mainly like a lot of his albums were very successful. And one of the things I did like about him is that it's like he wasn't afraid to be himself, especially around like maybe the mid 60s to like early 70s and stuff, when he started dressing in women's clothing. It seemed like he just wanted to like shock people because it was very, I guess, taboo or whatever word for people, for like men to do this at that time, and it still is to those that are still living in the 50s, 60s, 70s. Please get out of that. It's over. I mean, JFK is dead. It's over. But let me get back on track. But yeah, so he really wasn't afraid to be himself or just to express his art, and he's influenced a lot of musicians that I may or may not listen to, and he's also, well, had a big impact on Marilyn Manson, because I read a supposed poem, or just like a paper that he wrote on David Bowie, which is so in depth and stuff, and it's just amazing that he inspired him, mainly for like his shocking looks, from the 90s. And even and even when David Bowie's music fell out of favor, and I guess like around like in the mid 80s to the early 90s a little bit, well, mainly to the mid 80s, with albums like Tonight and Never Let Me Down, which basically set up his basically just like set up his supposed death of his career. But he did get it back up and running in 1993 with his album Black Tie White Noise, and he still continued on to make music until he died. Which I never really heard his last album, Black Star, and mainly because the fact that it just reminds me that he's dead. I don't like tear up about it. I just feel very sad trying to listen to it. I've heard some of the songs from it, even though it is such a short album, only like 7 songs, which I wish he had like more, but yeah. And also I love how he basically changed his style of music over the years, because he started off really early in his career from, like blues, music hall on his very first album. I'll talk about that one later. Then it was mainly right back to like rock and roll. Then he went to the industrial side for his album Outside. He went to the drum and bass thing with his album Earthling, and continued to do some more rock music, or pop rock is what some people would call it, all the way up until his demise. And it's so crazy how in his like final music video, it's as if he knew that he was dying, so he just said, "Here it is. Here's my final music video. I'll miss you all." And Major Tom has finally made it. And yeah, so yeah, that's one of the things I liked about him, is that his music constantly changed. And then some people want to accuse him of being like a little music chameleon. And for those of you that don't know, it's basically an artist or a band that tries to change their style up depending upon what genre is popular or what style is big. Because I really don't think he was like that. I just think that he just wanted to keep changing his sound because of his own personal music tastes. And an example of this is, well, from his album Never Let Me Down, he stated that the album was basically just a bunch of stuff he was listening to at the time. So I guess this could justify him just changing his sound each album. And also, I love the fact that he has influenced a lot of people that I can barely even name. And I like the fact that he even did a little singing thing with Damon Albarn. For those of you that don't know, he's the lead singer of, like Blur and Gorillaz. And yeah, and there's also a supposed track that he did with Gorillaz, which I hope makes it on their upcoming, what was it? Oh yeah, their fifth up and coming album, because and yeah, so he's made like a lot of music, and his music still tried to like. I mean, no, wait, I'm sorry. I meant to say that his music still sounded good, even like when it wasn't as popular as it was at any decade of like the mid '80s or early '90s, or hell, even the mid '90s to the early 2000s. He still managed to sound good, and he still managed to please like some of his fans and stuff. And it's just so great that he just basically just kept making music even when he knew that he was dying, because he supposedly had like I think like 6 heart attacks when he was making his last album, and that just proves he was a very dedicated musician, if this is true, because I really don't know if somebody can get that lucky and not die after having like 6 heart attacks. Well, yeah, he did die because of cancer, but yeah. So I guess that's all I have to say about David Bowie. He was a really great. He's still a really great musician, and his music. Well, he still lives on through his music and his fans and all that stuff. So this is the Rant Kid. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. I'll upload another video whenever I feel like it, and the next one might be a Rant Kid like vlog and stuff, so I could talk about this whole Trump thing and the riots, and I might even do a rant about people that are still complaining about it. I mean, I don't hate them. I just like dislike them because no offense to them, but it's over. Just let it go. Take an L, and that's all. So this is the Rank Kid. Like, subscribe, comment, and show this to a friend. And yeah, peace.